GameTout! Welcome to GameTout, the show where I tell about video game topics that you want to know. Today we're talking about the weird and odd announcement that Nintendo made about the upcoming Nintendo Labo. So yeah, Nintendo just announced a build-it-yourself cardboard thingamajig, and that's literally like a good way of describing it, for the Nintendo Switch. And just to show you a little bit of it, so the gimmick of Labo is that they give you a whole bunch of cardboard which you break apart and you can piece it together to make other thingamajigs. Some of them like a car, you could do a robot backpack, a house, a steering wheel, a fishing rod. And with all that, it makes functional things out of cardboard. Like the piano, it can actually play the piano by pressing the buttons just based on where the sensor is. And I know, and it's really strange, but it's coming out April, I believe it's April 20th, April 27th, and it's coming in two different varieties. There's a variety pack, which is about $70, and a robot kit, which is $80, and you can buy some customized like different kits, so you can, like, you know, color in stencils and stuff like that for an additional $10. And a few things I want to say, because this is crazy, even in Nintendo standards. But last week on GameTout, I mentioned that coming soon, and I didn't know it was going to happen a week soon, but coming soon they will show what's casual coming, because basically we've been seeing a lot of core games, which is good. I do like that the Nintendo Switch is more focused on core gamers, and that's basically where their bread and butter should be. They should be focusing on the people that actually want to play their games, which is the core audience. However, don't get rid of the casual experience, because, you know, you're making new gamers to create more core gamers, but you get those new people with different experiences and just, you know, different backgrounds, and kind of bring them into your system. So I was thinking Wii, or let's say in this example, Switch Sports or Switch Fit or something like that. This came out of nowhere, like cardboard. What? So like we have like the PlayStation and Xbox doing VR, and we have cardboard. Like, what the heck? See, but the thing is, I'm not even mad. I would be mad if this is what their focus is and they're not doing anything for the core gamer. But I'm not angry. The only thing is, I don't really know how well the audience is going to actually perceive this. A lot of people going into it, they're going to be thinking of a gamer mentality and saying, like, what the hell is this? This is not a game. You know, I hate it. Let's flip tables and stuff like that. But you got to kind of think a ways back. Nintendo is basically, you know, they say it, they're like a toy company. One of the big things that you know, I remember when I was a kid growing up was those scientist laboratory things, where basically you connect wires and you try to get the battery to connect to this, and it had like different little things that you have to do, and you feel accomplished because you're actually building this thing out of this kit. This is basically the same type, except, you know, you can use the Switch and the motion control to do different things, so it's a little bit more advanced than like the kits that we had like when we were like kids. But it's unique to this, so I don't think it's a bad idea. The only thing is, it's going to be tough to advertise to the gamer, but I don't think that this is really a gamer thing. Like, if you want to play Breath of the Wild and those are the type of games that you want to play, don't get this, because you're just going to be angry at yourself for spending like $80 on like, it's, you know, it's basically like a tech. It's just to have fun. One good thing, before I move on to a little, you know, more about that. One good thing about it is Nintendo lately, with the core games, they have been advertising to the core gamer. If you notice, all their commercials, all of their audience and like what they make, it's been young adults, like college kids, and so like they're really trying to get the core gamer. This commercial that they showed, it showed little kids playing or like building the thing. They showed a mom putting the backpack on for the robot thing. It's basically geared towards like I would say like 6 to 12-year-olds. Like that's basically like where their demographic is. So, if you're not in that demographic and you don't like it, that's probably the reason why. Their audience is basically going for this. I like that they separated this announcement from the Direct from last week, because there was a lot of cool core games that they announced, and it wasn't buried with something like this. And like this announcement would have basically people would have probably ignored the Dark Souls and stuff like that, and they would have been like, what the hell is going on with Nintendo? No, they separated it because there's two completely different audiences. So I applaud Nintendo for thinking outside of the box or within the box. I applaud them. Price-wise and stuff like that, I don't see this being, a big thing. I don't think it's gonna even hit the sales of 1-2 Switch, which is about more than 500,000. I don't know. Just right now, I'm not seeing it, but maybe I need to see more and kind of get impressions from that demographic. Again, this just literally happened, so I really haven't got myself to process it and kind of think it over. But thinking right now, parents buying this, it's gonna be hard to get them out of that mentality that Nintendo's a gaming company and they're making a toy. If it's a toy, if it didn't have Nintendo's name, this thing probably could sell. However, it being Nintendo, it's gonna be really hard to get the people that have a Switch to do this, because you have to think about the other side. Some people that want to get this, or if the audience does want to get it, they have to buy a Switch, which is $300, and this thing. So it's basically, with tax and everything, this is $400+ for this thing, this Nintendo Labo. That's a lot of money. So I don't know. I don't really see it, but again, I applaud Nintendo for thinking outside the box. I like that they don't stay with time, with current trends or anything like that. They try to make their own trends. Fail or not, they at least try. So, and as long as they keep on doing the core games, I'm totally happy. Anyways, what do you guys think of the Nintendo Labo? Or what is it? Labo or Libo? Or how do you pronounce it? But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time for another GameTout. Later.